Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of A Thinking Pack. We're episode 39 now, so that's really exciting. So, anyways, welcome back. So, you may notice a problem if you saw last episode, and the problem is these yellow and black lines there. Yeah. So, some of you might have known this already, but so what we were trying to do. We were trying to get a quarry set up, so we get the quarry placed down here so that the quarry would start digging, like it would build its frame, which this yellow and black line is the outline for the quarry's frame. The quarry would build its frame down underground so that we would have over here this cave would, and sorry about if it's getting a little bit choppy. I think I saw it just get a little choppy for a second. I'm not sure why. But anyways, this cave here would then stay intact and not get eaten up by the quarry, essentially. Except that, so the problem we're having has to do with minimum size for a quarry. So if you see over here, what we did last episode is we set the quarry up we mapped out the landmarks, one here and one there, so that the quarry would be only 2 blocks high and everything like that. And then I put the quarry down and found out that it has a minimum height of about that. Whatever that is. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks high. So essentially what we need to do is we need to actually move the quarry down a little bit farther. So we'll have to work on that. But anyways, so we're going to be doing that, and I'm thinking as well, one thing that I didn't actually do before is I didn't actually explain to you guys this fancy pipe system that I use for the quarry. So it's basically, it's designed to be, and sorry about the choppiness, it's getting a little jumpy, and I don't know why. If you have any ideas, then that'd be great. But anyways, so we have so this item storage system with all the fancy pipes and everything like that. It's intended to be a no item loss storage system. So because normally a pipe, it'll pump things into a chest, and then if the chest is full, it'll just throw them on the ground. And we don't want our pipes throwing things on the ground because we'll end up losing valuable items. So yeah, so I'm going to explain this pipe system to you, and we're going to go ahead and move the quarry down a little bit farther again, and things like that. So anyways, yeah, so which button is it? I also got a new keyboard, so the buttons are in slightly different places. Oh, there we go. So anyways, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and here we go. Alright, so the first thing we need is to relocate the quarry, because in order to set up that item storage system, well, we actually need a quarry to attach it to. So the first step is to actually get a quarry! Okay, I thought I just killed myself, but apparently I didn't. So the first step is to get a quarry. We have a quarry. The first step is to get the landmarks to relocate the quarry. Now, one thing before we go ahead and do that is actually it was Lupus590 again, suggested something, or not, maybe not a suggestion, but he asked a question if I could test something in the world. And it looked actually quite interesting, so I think I'm going to test it here on camera, if I can find the information about it. Okay, I'm going to test it here on camera so that you guys can possibly get ideas from it or something like that if you want. So anyways, what he suggested, what he, not suggested, but what he asked to have tested is getting a turtle, placing a sign in it, and opening the command prompt and typing in a line of code and seeing if I can actually write text onto a sign. And I think that sounds like a lot of fun, so let's go ahead and try that. Let's grab a turtle here. We need to grab a sign, so let's go ahead and grab a sign somewhere. Where is the sign? Where is the sign? We don't have a sign. We haven't made one before. Where are the wooden planks? I think we need 6 wooden planks and a stick, if I remember right, which means that we need just a little bit more wood. Alright, so let's go ahead and convert like that, and then go ahead and stick like that, and oop, that block does not belong there. There we go, we got a sign. And now let's go ahead and stick these in the chest. Okay, so let's test this out. Whoops, what am I doing? Okay, I'm crashing the game. Somehow. What did I just do? I pressed left square bracket and the game crashed. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna figure this out. Close the crash report and open the game again, and here we go. So what could that have done? Actually, we discover all kinds of things. That's one of the things with modded Minecraft. You discover all kinds of crashes and weird bugs and things like that. Now, the weird thing was, I don't know if it was actually that I clicked on, that I pressed the left square bracket. Also, come to think of it, I don't know if it's because I have a new keyboard and I pressed the left square bracket. That's another possibility. Why is this taking so long to load? Alright, so we're back. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. So, yeah, so I pressed left square bracket. I also pressed my inventory key at the same time, which is P, so I was pressing 2 keys at once, and I also have a new keyboard, so I don't know which one of those things was what caused it to crash, so I guess we will not do that again. I'm going to have to test, actually, but I'm not going to do it right now because it messes with the recording and stuff like that. I need to edit recording and stuff, but I need to try pressing the left square bracket and see if that crashes the game. Actually, before we move on, let's find out if left square bracket is actually set to anything, because it could be that... Oh, hotbar slot 6? That should not be a problem. Wait, slot 6 is the signs. Let's try moving the signs to another location and press the left square bracket. Okay, left square bracket didn't crash it this time. Let's try pressing both keys at once, and it didn't crash it again either. So I don't know what's going on, because apparently it's not anything like anything. It's not anything doing anything that is in any way helpful. So, anyways, let's get back to the point. So the point was, we were testing this sign situation. So let's put a turtle down. So what he said was, I have a screenshot of the comment here. So he says, test something, place a sign in the turtle. So that's fairly simple to do. Sign. Okay. Open Lua. That's the, if you guys don't know, that is the command prompt. Open Lua and type this. So it's the live command prompt is the thing. So turtle dot, and let's try this. Turtle dot place. Okay. And we've got, so we want in quotes, we want test. And close the quotes, close the brackets, and see what happens. So, true. Oh, okay. So, oh, it does! Oh, okay, that could be super useful. I'm not sure what for. But that's super useful. So if any of you guys didn't follow what happened just there, the turtle took the sign that was in its inventory and placed it down with the text written on it that we put in the turtle. So we told it test, and it put that on the sign and placed the sign out in the world with that text written on it. So yeah, so I don't know what that could be useful for, but that's good to know. That could be very useful for something. Anyway, so let's go ahead and break that now, because we don't need that anymore now that the testing is done. So let's go ahead and stick the turtle back in there and stick the signs back in there. Alright, so let's move on to our task at hand. So what our task is for today is to set the quarry up in actually the proper spot. And do I need more pipes to extend the quarry if I need to bring the quarry down farther? Perhaps. So let's grab all the pipes we can get. And let's go ahead and stick the quarry down farther, and then I'm going to explain to you this no item loss pipe system, which is not there. It's actually over there. So, and we're actually going to need quite a few more chests as well, come to think of it. So let's go ahead and get over here. Let's first relocate the quarry down slightly. How far down do we need to go? We want the quarry, the top of the quarry, to be down here. So that means we need to move it down 1, 2, 3. We need to move it down 3. So let's break the quarry there. And let's pick it up so that we don't lose it. And let's move it down 3. So the quarry was here. We need to set... So the landmarks go beside the quarry. So we need the landmark to be connected here. And we need to move it down 3. So 1, 2, 3. And now you know how to count. So let's go ahead and place the landmark there. And let's place the other one here, because I'm not sure exactly how tall the quarry goes. I think it was like 5 blocks, but anyways. This way it will do the minimum height. And let's get out of here without falling down everywhere. There we go. So actually, what level is that? We need to know that. That is level 76. So let's go ahead and map out the other corners of our thing, of our area, down to 76. So the other corner was down inside here, and I actually want to open the chunk boundaries. Okay, the chunk boundaries are open. I want to open the chunk boundaries so that I can see what's going on better. So let's go ahead and dig down to... wait, was it that block or this block? I don't know. But anyways, let's dig down and place it somewhere and see what happens. I think it might have been that block. So let's place our landmark down there. It has to be in line, is the thing. It has to be in line with the other landmark over there. So let's do like that. Let's do like that. Get out of here and go over to here. This way. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. And jump down here and place our other landmark down here at 76. There we go. So we should be able to get some nice things going on here. As soon as we get back to the... Let's not use our almost broken pickaxe on the grass, because we don't need that. We need it on the stone. Okay, perfect timing. Let's go ahead and grab our shovel, break through this grass. That would be slot 4. Like that. And we need to actually make a few more pickaxes so that we don't get stuck in a situation later, because that wouldn't be helpful. And yep, there's the oil on fire again, and all of a sudden my character jumped and it almost fell down. That was not good. Let's go ahead and grab a few more pickaxes and then get back to work. So, down here, down here, down here, we got here some birchwood planks. Let's make 2 pickaxes. That sounds good. We got plenty of cobblestone, so let's just go ahead and do like that and like that. And then let's actually go ahead and drop some cobblestone off into the chest because we don't need it. Now let's get up And back to the quarry. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to place the quarry down. It should be in the right place, and then we can start working on our item storage system. Okay, this is there we go. Nice. That's parkour level 2, because this would be just like regular climbing upstairs, and then this would be like parkour, sort of jumping over things and missing our shot again. Okay, anyways, let's get back to the point. So the point is the quarry, and the quarry is at this particular point over here. As far as point in location, the quarry size is outside of chunk loading bounds or too small. Oh, you know what one thing is? So it didn't actually make the quarry location. But you know what one thing is we need to place it down. It needs to be actually on this bottom landmark here. Too small. Okay, let's try extending this up. So let's break the quarry again. I think it was 5 blocks that it had to be. So let's go ahead and make this 5 blocks tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try. Not on that side. Let's try on this side. Because I don't know if having the stem in the way of the line would mess it up. Okay, too small. Let's try it one bigger. Right here, and let's stick the cobblestone there so that we can get the landmark up. Oh, that's not where I wanted it to go, but that's okay. There we go. And landmark and quarry, and stick the quarry down, and it's too small. Wait. Okay. Quarry size is outside of chunk loading bounds. What does that mean? Oh, okay, that means that... So chunk loading bounds, that means the maximum number of chunks that the quarry is allowed to load, which basically means that the quarry might be too big. The quarry is definitely not too big, so let's go ahead and grab that again. And, oh, you know what? Okay, I see the problem. The problem is simply that we didn't actually connect these. There we go. Right-click them. Now they're connected. And now let's place the quarry down. There we go. Okay. That would do it. I think it was only seeing the one landmark because they weren't connected. And then it was trying to do some fancy things with that, and it found that, oh, one landmark is too small for a quarry. Yeah, of course it is. So that must be what was going on. So now the quarry is down farther. Let's actually make sure that it is actually hidden like it's supposed to be underground. Yes, it is, I think, unless it is just simply up in the floor level, but it is not because it's actually goes down quite a far ways. You can actually see that this yellow line is 1 block below, which I guess is not quite a far ways, but it is something. So anyways, let's go ahead and grab our landmark. Come on. Come on, landmark. There we go. 3 landmarks. And let's go ahead and get out of here again, and then go pick up our 4th landmark, and our quarry should be completely inside the ground. Yes, it is. That's great. 4th landmark, and then we can start setting up the storage system and connect the power pipe and stuff like that. There we go. Landmark. Alright, so power pipe is the easy step. Hello, tree, let me through. Thank you. Power pipe is just like this, so let's go ahead and extend it down this way. I said it was the easy part, but we don't have enough of it, so that would make it more difficult. Oh, oh dear, I'm stuck. Okay, let's break that, and go like that, and get out like something like that. Up here, and then we're good to go. Okay, So I think I'm going to go ahead and connect the power pipe off camera. And for now, we're just going to go ahead and work on the storage system, which is going to be easier said than done, seeing as the quarry is underground and we don't have space to put a storage system. So that's going to be a little bit more complicated. But in any case, let's get to it. So we need to actually put our landmarks back down. And you know what? An applied energistics 2 system would be very helpful right about now. And I can get rid of the... What does F8 do? Because I'm pressing it and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I meant to press F9 to get rid of the chunk boundaries. But anyways, I was saying something, but I don't remember what I was saying. So anyways, that's the thing. So let's go ahead and do some things. So we need as many pipes as we can get, I think. Mzuli is not helpful for us right now. We need... There's no pipes in there. Oh, there's some wooden pipes, but that's not helpful. So let's just go ahead and get started and put our extra stuff in the chest there. Let's just go ahead and get started and see what happens. So I want this to be there, this to be there. Okay. So we need, essentially, in order to get this pipe system to work, we essentially need to make it so that the items cannot get missed. So what happens, and I'm not really sure if I can demonstrate it, but I can explain it at least. What happens is you start doing things, you put pipes down, and then the quarry, or really whatever you're using, if you're using a simple engine to pump items out of, or something like that, it will essentially, and I think I need to go down here to get to the quarry. And maybe making this a vertical system might be a good way to do it. I don't know. Anyway, so you connect a pipe to the quarry. Then you find out that it's too dark to really see very well, so you need... Actually, I have torches. That's good. And torch. Alright. So you connect a pipe to the quarry. And then you put a chest on the other side of that pipe. And then what happens, the quarry pumps items through the pipe into the chest. Then your chest fills up. And you can actually test this if you want. You can download the mods and test this out. But the chest fills up, and then the pipe just keeps on putting items into the chest. But the chest is full. So then what happens, because the chest is full, is the chest essentially rejects the items. And the items that the pipe was giving the chest just simply fall out of the pipe, and then they despawn, and then you're not in a good situation there. So essentially what you need to do is you need to find some way so that it will tell when the chest is full. There's different ways to do that. The easiest way is just simply to get a diamond transport pipe, because what a diamond transport pipe does is it will actually, it's a sorting pipe. So if we click on that, if we right click on it, let's go to another one that actually have a little bit of sorting in, which would be this one. So it's a sorting pipe. So you can put in each row here, you can put items in, as many items as will fit as you want, and then it'll be like, oh, send only that item down that route. So that's its normal function. So like, for example, this black pathway here sends it to this chest here, and we told it to put cobblestone in there. So what happens is, as the quarry is pumping cobblestone in there, it'll come to this pipe first, just because of the way that the pipes were laid out, and then it's like, oh, let's put cobblestone in the black pipe, and so then it would put cobblestone in this chest. And in case you're wondering why there's more than just cobblestone in the chest, that's because that chest is also used by this pipe, which I don't have any filters on. But yeah, I used this just as a way to keep the cobblestone more sorted. But anyways, what it does, because it can tell stuff about the chest, it also, if you just simply stick this diamond pipe next to a chest, it will detect if there's room in the chest. And I'm not sure why the chest was flickering just there. But anyways, So it'll check if there's room in the chest, and so then what happens is it will only put an item in if there's room, and if there is not room because of a filter that like doesn't allow maybe coal in or something like that, or maybe the chest is full, if there isn't room for some reason, then it will not allow the item in the chest, and it will take the next route in line that it can take. So that's the idea. So I'm essentially using diamond pipes to put into the chests because they will always make sure there's room in the chest before they actually put an item in. And then in case you're wondering what this pipe is here, well, that's something I'm going to explain in a minute. So let's go ahead and grab some. I need lots of chests, actually. I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to place the diamond pipe down. And then let's go ahead and get quite a number of chests. And also at the same time, grab some more pipes, I think, would be good. Some simple pipes might be a good idea. So let's see, chests, we need a lot of wood, unless we have empty chests floating around. Yeah, this chest didn't get used, so you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go ahead, I'm going to grab these chests, and then I'm going to go ahead and, oh dear, we just lost a chest. Okay, so I'm going to grab all the spare chests that I can find, and then I'm going to go get more chests later. Okay, that was the wrong side of the chest to open. Let's go ahead and try to sort these into more full chests. Like this one is actually completely full. Let's go ahead and stick our dirt in there. Anything else that will fit in there, like that. And, oh, what about this? There we go. So let's find a more or less empty chest to stick the rest of our stuff in. There we go. This is what we're looking for. Stick the redstone in, stick the cobblestone in. We don't have enough room for the cobblestone. Any chest that is almost full? Just this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a few chests to start with. Chest. And let's try this side of the chest. There we go. That's the right side. There we go. I think I got this chest thing figured out. So, in case you're wondering, it seems like when you have a double chest, it seems like the top half is the left side and the bottom half is the right side. So, we can do things like, oh, pick up cobblestone randomly. We can do things like take out all of the cobblestone and everything out of there, stick it in to here, and then go ahead and break the left side of the chest, and okay, so I guess it picks it randomly. Or maybe it's, which way is that? That's west? Maybe it picks the west side first. That could be. Let's go ahead and stick all the rest of our items into this chest here. What else am I missing? I'm missing, let's go ahead and use this chest as well. I think we got just about enough chests. So let's go ahead and just use, oh, let's take this torch. There we go. Stick an extra stack of cobble in there. And let's go ahead and stick these items in some random chest around the place. There we go. And pick that up as well. There we go. So we got 7 chests. That's enough to get started, and then we can work from there. And I can go ahead off camera and gather some more chests. Let's actually test this theory. I think it's whichever side faces west is going to be the top. Let's see if that's true. That was true that time. That was true every time so far. So let's. Is there another chest that we can test? No. Unless there's a chest over here that we can test. Let's find out. None of these face west, actually. They're all north-south chests. So apparently that's the thing. You can have a north-south chest and you can have a east-west chest. And try saying that 5 times fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back over here. So we need some pipes. Let's go ahead and gather all of the pipes that we can get. And then let's go ahead and head over to our new quarry site and set up our new pipe system and check this out. So we got here some pipes. Oh yes, the other thing we were doing was going to grab extra pipes because I think we might need it. Let's get down here, and down here, and grab some. I smelted some glass, so let's get that here. Get this here, and stick that like that. Stick that like that, and let's grab maybe 24 of those. That sounds good. Okay. Anyways, let's get back to the point. So the point is chests. So what we can do is we can set the chests up various places around, gives them enough space in between them so that they don't, so that they can actually fit, they don't interfere with each other, which is just a regular vanilla Minecraft mechanic there. So we can go ahead down here and stick our chests, let's say back in the wall this way. So we have essentially what's happening here. Our quarry sends items out this pipe and then into this diamond pipe, from which we have a chest over here, like that, double chest. So then what happens here is the quarry will go ahead and throw the item into the pipe. The item will come through the pipe, and it will try to go into the chest because it's like, oh, there's a pathway there. I can go into the chest. And then it'll keep going. And actually, if we have more pipes, like here, for example, then it now has 2 pathways it can go down, the yellow one and the white one. So it can essentially, it will split the items up. It will send some of them down one path and some of them down another path. And that's a thing. So then we have it send to this other diamond pipe up here, which feeds into this chest here, which has a block above it so that it can't actually do anything. And I have a block above my head so that I can't actually go get that block either. There we go. So we have the quarry, and it sends items into that chest and into that chest, and actually this vertical sort of system would save a lot of pipe. So that's very good. So then we have another chest over here, and we can break that. We can stick another chest to finish placing down all the chests that we have. Like this. There we go. So we now have 4 double chests. We can set up all of our pipes like that. So the quarry will keep sending the items up, and every time it will say, oh, I can send it down the yellow path and the white path, so it sort of alternates between them. And it will keep sort of filling up all the chests all at a time. And then it gets to the end. So then what happens here is once this chest is full, once the quarry goes and fills up this chest, it will keep filling it until it's full, and then as soon as it's full, then there's nowhere else to send the items. And the diamond pipes don't really reverse and go back the other way. Iron pipes, you can actually reverse them and like send items a specific direction and stuff like that, but we don't have any iron pipes. We do have regular pipes though. So what I'm using the regular pipes for is essentially to create a loop. So essentially what happens is that we can get here. We need to make them far enough apart, because what happens if you don't make them far enough apart is that they just connect, which I don't want them to do at this point. So we can get here, stick our pipes down like this. So then what happens is, there we go. So then what happens is the items come out from the quarry, they come up this way and reach the end, and then if this chest is full, it won't just dump the item on the ground, because what happens is it will send it on the next available path, which is that way. And then it'll keep circling around, the item will keep circling around until it gets back to here, and then it starts dividing up the directions again. So that's the idea. So that is what we're going for. And the other thing that can happen, because this does split it up for different directions, is the other thing that can happen is the item can go this way. But that's fine, because the items don't actually run into each other, they just keep going around. So this way it will eventually find a chest, or keep circling around until I come and I'm like, oh, the chest is full, and then I go and make another chest, and then it fills that in. So that is the idea. So that's how our storage system works, and this is actually a working system right here. This is actually a complete system. I think I want to put more chests in it. I also want to extend that pipe, but I think I'm going to do all those things off camera. So, yeah. So anyways, let me just see. I think that's everything I wanted to do this episode, but let me just find out just to make sure. Over here would be the notes, and yep, that's good. So anyways, so hopefully you enjoyed the video, and yeah, so next time we're gonna do some things. I'm not really sure what to do, because there's not gonna be time for the quarry to run in between this episode and next episode, because I'm just gonna stop recording this one and go ahead and record the next one. So we're not gonna really have time to wait for the quarry to get our diamonds to continue with our main project. That will be later. But I think what we're gonna do next episode is perhaps get rid of that oil from the bottom of the quarry there, so that we can have our full quarry open and free to use the other quarry, so that we can turn it into an extension to our base. Or perhaps start working on another power system for this quarry that's currently running, or not running because it's not connected. So one of those two options. I'm not sure which is the option that we want to go for, but anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll be back next time with doing some fun stuff like that and all that kind of stuff, and see you later. Bye-bye!